Hey friends, this is Bobby Shanks with Shanks Realty Group.
Who's that?
I'm just,
Hey there.
I'm trying to turn my brain off today
It was like,
and get.
it was like one of these, like, how you doing? How you doing? This is Bobby
Okay, here's what
Shanks.
really happened. I was
This
trying to
is-
think
this
of
is
something
Bobby
funny to
Shanks.
say,
How you doing?
and my brain stopped me and said, "Don't say anything funny. Just do an introduction."
Okay. And I jumped right on that opportunity. to
Yeah,
make fun of
you did it. Good job. And to my left, my partner in
Donna
crime.
Mitchell with Gershman Mortgage. Okay, you know what? Okay, so this is kind of something funny.
Yeah.
So, is there anything different about us today? Do you notice anything?
Your hair straighter.
Okay, well, no.
No.
Okay, like
Do I
never.
stink?
No, I never wear high heels, and I actually
Oh, I do
notice
kinda
how
stink.
much taller I am. Nice.
Not
Okay,
really.
so no,
Yeah, scoot over.
I can literally like just the difference of.
Oh, yeah, because you
Yeah.
got heels on.
I know I came from a meeting, so I'm like a lot taller, and I'm actually like it's very like noticeable to me how much taller I
Yeah,
am. Than
like
usual.
you're only about 4 inches
I am-
under.
I am over 5 foot
midget
with these
height.
shoes on.
Really?
Yeah.
So like a centimeter? How much? 1/8? 16th? 32nd?
I'm definitely over 5 foot with these shoes on.
All right, let's talk about our topic.
Let's do it.
I'm actually kind of jazzed about this.
Yeah. Who isn't?
So back to school.
Back to school.
So it's interesting because off camera here, we have some kiddos watching us today that are about to
Right.
start school. And my daughter says to me in the Jeep today,
She's like, what? What is he gonna say?
that she's not super excited about going back to school. And I get that.
But the parents
you
are all
know.
like, woo, send them back. No.
I'm not going to lie. I have spent a few,
A few.
not a lot, but a few first day back to school at a winery.
I was going to say, a lot of people do that.
It's common. It's packed.
A lot of parents,
Yeah.
yes, a lot of parents do that, right? The kids go back to school, and then the parents are kind of like, because the parent, let's face it, like our generation, we were kind of here to entertain our kids at a level that was not necessarily the same when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
Like we send them to all these summer camps, we make all these plans, staycations. Like we are here, like, oh, we're going to go to the zoo, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
Mobile
so, like,
devices.
Yeah, and so especially for parents that don't work or work at home or have flexible schedules, right? They're doing a lot with the kids like all summer long to keep them engaged and active. And so like when they go back to school, like it's kind of a thing. I have friend groups that are like day at the pool, just adults, or winery, like
that would be cool.
movies, lunch, like, you know, whatever it is, like adult time. Like they kind of celebrate the kids going back to school.
Yeah.
They love their kids. They had a great summer with them, but like just that time and back to the schedule and routine of school is okay.
So
Right?
it is, and it's funny. Like for whatever reason, in August, my brain just starts thinking, "Man, I can't wait to get back to normal life." No, I don't want to go back to normal life. I want it to be summer all the time.
Yeah.
And not for work reasons. I
love
like the
that we
sun.
have all the seasons. So
I
I
do,
like summer,
yeah.
I like spring, I like fall, I like winter. You know,
Yeah.
I'm good with it. I love that it changes.
I wouldn't mind living in Florida.
Yeah. I would miss
know?
like the fall and winter and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so on that note,
Yes.
I brought up Florida and it made me think of something.
Oh no. Okay.
So when you let's pick a grade, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pick a grade for your story. You would go back to school on the first day. Like, what was it like? Like your senior year, like this is it. It's the last chance, right? I got my Air Jordans on.
Oh my gosh.
I got my Ron John Surf Shot cut off hoodie on.
Okay, so we're different. We're different
No,
ages
we
for
are.
sure.
Well, no,
Okay, so
well,
yeah,
slightly.
I'm 54.
Are you really? I thought you were younger than me.
Right? Whatever, you know how old I am. But okay, so name brands like when I was going through. Okay, junior high, I think the hottest name
Ooh, I got a good
brand.
one.
Okay, so blue jeans were a big thing.
I just wrote down a pair of blue
Jordache. Okay, Jordache jeans, Lee jeans, chick
mom
jeans.
Is
No,
that what you mean?
No,
I
those
hate
are
mom jeans.
those were cool jeans back then. Ocean Pacific You had to have your Ocean Pacific. Yes, OP, Ocean Pacific. Oh, okay. And then through like high school, it was polo, the Ralph Lauren with the collars up, right?
Yeah.
Like for sure, polo was a big one.
And then there was the little whale shirt. What's that called?
That is way more.
Blueberry.
No, that's way younger than me.
Yeah.
The whale. What is the whale? Sierra. What is the whale? What is the name brand on the whale?
The little whale with the little water.
Oh, it might be Simply Southern. Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought
What
the
is
Simply Southern was the
Balenciaga?
bow tie.
What is their symbol? I don't roll like that. But
Yeah, there's so many. Okay, so Lululemon is a big one right now.
Yeah.
But that's also big in the workout world, right? So I feel like I'm
Yes.
trendy, like because the high school people are wearing Lululemon, and I live in Lululemon for my workout stuff. But I probably don't want to say things.
I just had this really funny image, and listen. I'm going to say it. Everybody's going to agree with me.
What?
But everybody at the gym calls the Lululemons the scrunchy butt girls
I've never heard that.
because it has the little creases or whatever that,
the ruching.
what's it called?
The ruching when it like gathers through the like booty area.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all
We
Lululemons
just-
do that. The scrunchy butt girls, that's hilarious. Okay, another name
Rushi.
brand.
Okay, I'll call it Rushi.
Right,
The
yeah.
Rushi girls.
The Ruchine. I don't know. Okay, another name brand that has made a huge comeback,
Yeah.
which was popular like when I was younger, for sure. The Nike Air, like all the Air
Oh.
Jordan stuff, right? The movie came out and it kind of
Mhm.
really became like a big thing again,
Mhm.
right? Air Jordan is like super popular right now.
My first pair
Yes.
of Nike Air Jordans, and I am embarrassed to admit this.
What?
I wish I could say they were red, black, and white.
Yes.
They were baby blue, almost this color.
To match your eyes. Baby blue.
Something
Aw,
like that.
Yes.
No, at the
What were your
junior
favorite-
high I was going to at the time
Okay.
was blue.
Okay. School colors.
Blue Pride, whatever.
Okay.
So okay,
Name brands and stuff that stood out during your school years. Go.
Pepe jeans.
Pepe. I don't remember those at all.
Really? Whew, boy, they hit my hometown like a wildfire.
Pepe. I
And
don't know that one.
I remember, yeah, I spelled it right there. I assume it's made in, well, nothing's made in America, but
Yeah.
anyways,
Huh.
Pepe jeans.
Okay.
I would compare them to, I don't know, probably just regular jeans, except at that age they were $90.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I knew not to bring it up in front of my dad.
Oh yeah.
If like for $90, that's like 9 pairs of jeans for my dad back then, right?
Right. Oh, I hear ya.
But I don't remember if I just cut more grass and made more money or what, but I did end up
You
with a
did
pair of
work.
Pepe
You
jeans.
worked like at
Oh,
a young
yeah.
age
Oh
because
my
you had
gosh.
that opportunity.
I had so many
on
lawns and
that.
I washed
Yeah.
cars and
Okay,
worked for my
I want our
dad.
viewers to also like
Yeah.
comment on your favorite name brands while you were going to school. What was popular? What did you like? What about Izod? Izod was kind of that
Oh my
in
gosh.
competition with
I
Polo.
still have Izod clothes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
and I got that because my mom bought it for my dad.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, yeah, that's a nice pair of shorts. I think I'll buy 5 pairs. So yeah, I've got a whole
Yeah.
bunch of Izod clothes.
That's funny.
Okay,
Yes.
next topic.
Okay.
Did you?
Uh-oh.
This so seems like you.
Is this truth or dare? Like, can I
No.
answer or do something else instead? Okay, go on.
Did you
Just kidding.
decorate your locker?
Did I decorate my? So it wasn't as big of a thing back then. Like, I'll be on. Like now.
Well,
like
now they got all these little shelf systems,
Oh my gosh.
little mini microwaves,
like,
mini
yeah.
refrigerators.
Seriously,
to go in your
you
locker.
can, like they glamorize
crazy.
the lockers and stuff. They even have a day
Yeah.
to go in. Like, when back in the olden days, I hate to say, right? But it wasn't as big of a thing.
I
Like
mean, are
you just
54.
threw your stuff in there and you had a mirror.
Oh,
That was kind of
yeah.
it. Like you had
So-
a mirror and like maybe like a little shelfie thing for like our basket for like gum and stuff. But we definitely did not glamorize them. We didn't have disco balls and
Yeah.
floofy thing. No.
Yeah.
And like we kind of shared lockers. So like Like if you had
Mhm.
certain classes that were over on that side, like you'd be like, hey, can I keep my
Mhm.
algebra book in your locker so that you didn't
Yeah.
have to carry all this stuff? Because we didn't use backpacks.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're
Right?
going somewhere.
Okay,
Mhm,
yeah, yeah.
mhm.
We didn't even use backpacks then, right? So you would have your locker and you would kind of like figure out which friends had stuff. And so you'd go, like, you'd keep that book there and this book here. So you weren't constantly like
Yeah.
having to carry all
I
the
had
books.
a backpack, but it was like
don't-
athletics.
I don't really remember
It
having
wasn't
a
for
backpack
carrying
for
a
school.
whole bunch of books.
Yeah, I feel like the first day of school, like, you know, you had like a bag to bring stuff, but you did not always like, I've never
Yeah.
had a backpack until I went to college.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I had one, but it was not school books.
Yeah, we just didn't
It
do
was
that.
other stuff. Yeah, it was change of shoes and clothes, and that was about it. And knowing me, that probably got tucked under my arm and thrown in the floorboard of a car while I was
Nice.
pulling
Now,
out of the driveway.
My
at that
daughter,
age.
who 26 now, so she's not in school anymore either, but like with her, for sure. Like we decorated and glammed out the lockers and stuff. So it
Yeah.
became a big thing somewhere in between there. And it's fun. They like it, but it's, you know,
Yeah,
it's just funny.
yeah.
It's different.
Let me think.
During COVID, they didn't
Um,
use the lockers, right? I think all the lockers were shut down during COVID. And so like you had to carry
Did
your
y'all
books
have
with you.
lockers during COVID 2 years ago? No, they shut the school down. Everybody had
Well,
to
but when they
homeschool.
did
Remember that?
when they did go back, I thought they weren't
Oh,
using
yeah.
lockers and they had to keep like all their stuff with them.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I can remember what was in my locker like 30 years ago.
Chewing tobacco.
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What was in your locker 30?
Well, just
You had like a pencil and a notebook.
well, but
And
I
then your
had
school book.
computer crap
Yeah.
because I was
I
kind of
remember-
nerdy.
Okay, so I was like big into like the science and math classes and
Yeah.
stuff. I remember having a TI, Texas
Oh,
Instruments
my
calculators, right? TI 35.
Stick out your pocket.
I did not
Did you have a
pocket
little
protector,
sticker on it here?
right? But that was like
I'm
that was a
bad
big
at
deal
math.
to have like really cool. You had to have a certain
No, yeah.
calculator for calculus and
Yeah.
physics and
Let me
yeah.
think. Okay,
Yes,
so this is a boy thing, I
Okay.
think.
we'll find out.
And my son did this, and I did it too. I had, well, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
There was like one summer or maybe 1 year, I don't remember. I went to somewhere in Kansas City because that's where we were closest to where I was growing up.
Yeah.
And or maybe it was Worlds of Fun. I don't remember. I want to say it was Worlds of Fun, and it was a T-shirt at the Orient Express.
Okay.
And what it was again a shirt about this color, and it
Like-
had 5 dragon heads on it.
Okay.
Totally fine, but being a
Dude.
pompous, athletic teenage boy,
Yes.
I cut it off here. I think I cut the sleeves off too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And I wore that. Now you got to understand, when I was growing up, we didn't sit around and fiddly fart with iPhones. Okay.
yes.
We built bombs
Oh my god.
out of firecrackers, and we blew up
Yeah. We were always out
car,
playing.
like,
Riding
like
bikes
car-
and
you know,
yeah.
and snow shelters and riding bikes, climbing
my
trees. Like, that's where I grew up.
Yeah.
So,
Mario Lopez, wasn't he the one in Saved by the Bell that had like he was always the muscle dude that had all the cut
that's
off
exactly
shirts?
what I'm talking about.
Yes, I can see
Except
that.
mine was cut up higher.
Oh,
Anyways, long story short,
no shocker.
for like yeah, I know, right?
That's so funny.
For like the 3rd time in my life, I went to my mom and I'm like, "Hey, Mom, I can't find my favorite shirt." I don't know.
Oh, just gone.
You must
She threw
have
it away, didn't tell
left
you.
it at church, left it in the locker room, left it at school, left it here, like 20 million places. I for sure left it.
She totally threw that shirt away. She was just like, I'm so tired of seeing him wear the shirt everywhere he goes. It's
Yeah.
faded. It's an icky shape. It's up to
It,
here
it
on
was
him.
getting pretty
Oh my
nasty.
god, that's so funny.
You know, in and out of chlorine pool water, wearing it to work. It had little holes, like you get
Yes.
holes and anyways. I also had, okay, last story.
Okay.
I said that was the third time.
Yes.
The time before that was when I was younger.
Yes.
Do you remember Tony the Tiger?
Of course. He's
The-
great.
Great.
He's great.
I had a Tony the Tiger stuffed animal, and it went everywhere.
How old were you?
Oh, I was a child.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
When
I
in
definitely
high
was not
school-
over 15.
When I was in high school, no joke, in high school, the
Hear what
Garf. I heard
I
you.
said-
15. I totally heard you.
I was
No, listen.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, high
Okay.
school.
When I was in high school, a big trend was to have the Garfield with the suction cups on your car.
I
on the back.
remember that.
Grown people, like high school
Oh my
kids,
God.
guys, high school guys had a suction cup Garfield on the back window of their truck. I don't know how
remember
that
that.
became a thing, but that was
I
a big
remember.
fad. Yes,
Yeah.
right? Garfield. I don't
Okay.
know. Okay.
Hottest, last one.
All right.
Hottest, funnest. Oh, funnest is not a word. Sorry, Mom.
Totally.
Most fun. The totes magoots. Whatever that phrase is. Movie. And you can't pick.
Movie from high school?
yeah.
The one that stands
Oh,
out the
well,
most in high school?
yeah.
Okay, you want to know what came to mind like
Hold on.
instantly?
Yes. Hold on. Don't
Were you
say
gonna
it.
guess?
Don't say
Write
it.
down. Okay.
Don't
okay,
say it.
Okay. Okay.
I know all you 1988 graduates.
Oh, do you? Footloose.
Oh, I was so close.
What'd you say?
Breakfast Club.
Oh, Breakfast Club was
Which
a
is
good
right there with
one.
Footloose.
Breakfast Club is a good
Oh,
one.
I think Footloose has been remade like twice
Yeah.
since then.
I don't know. Footloose
Okay.
was one that came to mind. Okay, what about you?
There are so
And I saw it with my best friend Peggy.
Peggy
and-
Waits.
Yes,
That's
yes,
so
you know her.
funny.
And it was at the movie
Wow,
theater
you guys have been friends for life.
since I was like 9 years old.
Wow.
There used to be a movie theater in Crestwood. Maybe it was Crestwood Mall. Used to have the movie theater.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was that one.
Okay,
I think
my
that's where we saw it.
movie.
Yes.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, Ghostbusters was amazing.
Because
a
it's
fun one.
Ghostbusters is in the 80s and 90s, right?
It was a summer movie. I remember seeing it
But
over the summer.
Here's the thing, like
It was cool.
the heyday of movie
Yeah.
making, I think it's over.
Mm,
The new era
yeah,
is
it's different.
binging movies,
Yeah.
but now we have mega movies.
There's all
Like
the
movies with $100 million production,
Yeah.
cost and that kind of thing. Like the
Yeah.
Avatar thing.
Oh, sure.
Because it's just harder to get people into the movie theater
Yeah.
for blockbuster hits anymore.
TV and all of that's so different. Remember looking forward to like whatever night it was because that's the only night you could actually see the show, right? Like you had to wait for the next one to air.
Mine.
You couldn't just sit down and watch them all one after the other after the other.
Do you remember Hyperion Bay?
Period.
It
No.
was a really niche audience.
Yeah, I've never heard of that
Oh,
one.
so that was in college, and I think it aired pretty much the entire time I was in school.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it was a one night a week deal.
Right? Like you waited for
And,
whatever
oh,
to happen next week. You couldn't
I-
just like be like, okay, next one. Oh, I'm gonna pause and like
Mm-hmm.
go make dinner and then come back and watch the rest of the series. Like kids don't even understand, and we wonder why they're so impatient when it comes to things they have to wait for.
Oh, that's a whole
Like
other
we have
topic.
such an immediate society, right?
Yeah,
Everything's
we
like
do.
right now. Yeah,
And it's not just young people; it's everyone.
that's true.
This invention
Yes,
changed every corner of the globe.
it did.
Every culture, every religion, every business. Literally, there's no part of society short of a microbe that lives in the bottom of the depths of the sea that hasn't been touched by this device.
So crazy.
Economies, everything. Wow. Okay, that could
There's
be
a lot of
whole other
stuff.
topic.
I know,
Okay,
right? Back to
so
school.
back to school next week for.
Hope you guys are ready. Tell us your favorite back to school brands or what you did. If you're doing something fun to celebrate the kids going back. I know we're going to be celebrating the
Oh,
kids
yeah.
going back. We have a surprise on back to school day, but we're not going to say anything.
I
'cause
want
it's
to
a sur-
say.
No.
I want to spoil it. Yes. Yes.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll
Love
see
you guys.